keep California cowgirls from vanishing.
Welcome to the Urban Cowgirl Show, training our horses and miniature cows in ranch versatility. Penning Rusty and Susie, our bull and heifer. Roping Rusty with Morgan horse Semi. Training Eve to work over her haunches with a motor cow simulator. Training Eve on a cow roping simulator.
Sadie practices over the haunches with an ATV mechanical cow simulator.
Pulling slack. And Susie's coming my way because she feels the pressure behind her horns.
We show you how we measure for and then construct a double yoke for our mini zebu heifers out of 1-inch Schedule 80 conduit.
On a very rainy day in Santa Cruz, we must move on. We're trying to plan a 1-inch Schedule 80 PVC lightweight double yoke for my 2 mini zebu heifers. Now the single yoke that you see in Aaron's right hand there is a beautiful wooden yoke that I bought years ago. It fits Rusty very well, and he's my bull, and the weight of that yoke is no problem for him. I've always worried though about that wood being a little too heavy for my heifers, especially for Sela, my youngest heifer. So with the help of tillersinternational.org, Tillers international, no spaces, no caps.org, I investigated the possibility of building a double yoke from some other material. And in fact, in certain developing countries, double yokes are made from PVC that has been bent by fire. I intend to use a heat gun. This is a 1-inch piece of PVC conduit, 10-foot length. We just measured the bow of the wooden yoke that's in Aaron's right hand with a tape measure, and that bow is 39 inches from tip to tip and 7 inches across. Now that's a 3/4 inch bow, but you know that's wood. So I was fortunate to be able to get a 1-inch Schedule 80 piece of PVC from my local hardware store, which I think is better to use than the 3/4 inch that I thought I might use a few weeks ago. Now this 1-inch PVC is not threaded like the 3/4 inch was. So we're going to have to use PVC glue. That's okay. Now Katie is bringing the 2 zebus here so that we can measure, maybe just use the lariat behind Susie's horns. We're trying to keep the 2 heifers together, and I have a tape measure, and we're going to measure how long across their necks we will need for reaching this yoke, double yoke across my mini zebu's necks. So leaving the camera right here, as it is raining and this is shelter, I'm going to walk up to Katie and very quietly, trying not to spook my heifers, measure, and Aaron's going to help me judge, and so will Katie, about how far out we want to go, because the 2 bows will be made out of this 1-inch Schedule 80 PVC, and the piece across the necks will be made out of the same material. So I'm going to go and measure and let you know. All right, girls. Somebody, can you put that PVC down out of the way? Grab that. Let's just guesstimate how far out we want it to go. Maybe beyond the horn, maybe around what will be her horns. And I say 32 inches minimum. Okay, I'm going to go say that. Let's let them get cozy now. I don't think we need anything more, except I want to show all those connectors. Okay, the measurement was 32 inches minimum. I think maybe it would be okay to make it 36 inches and even 3 feet. All those connectors in that plastic bowl are 1-inch PVC connectors. They're 90 degrees, T's, straight connectors, and caps. And why the caps? Well, because according to Tillers International, the way we're going to be able to make bows out of these materials is to fill them with sand. Fill the PVC with sand, cap it off, use the heat gun, and bend the bows so that they have the right shape and are comfortable under the zebu's necks. So we will continue to document our attempts to do just that, making a double yoke so that our zebus can help us do farming around here.
Now we are in the garage trying to construct a yoke bow and plan the remainder of the double yoke.
Used to bend the 39-inch long, 1-inch diameter Schedule 80 PVC, which is now capped and filled with sand. We're using a heat gun, a paint can that is the right diameter, and 2 of us with 4 hands are going to see if we can get this job done.
Okay, so which 2 hands do you want to do? Do you want to try and bend it, or do you want to hold the paint can and heat gun?
Depends how hard it is to bend it.
Oh, we'll find out.
Okay.
If this thing does what it says it's going to do, then.
Okay, I'm holding the... Okay, so how do I do this safely?
Yeah, you're going to need to be able to get your hands on both sides.
Okay.
Somehow.
Okay, like this.
And then,
Can you turn the camera here? Make it, put it closer.
your arm's kind of in the way. Oh, I guess that's going to go. You're going to need to also get this over the edge so it can bend down. That's why I need to hold the paint can.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So this is going to be kind of impossible to camera.
It would be helpful to have one more person.
Yeah, okay. So well, hopefully no one gets burned. Or...
Should we have safety glasses on?
Yeah, and crap, what if this thing melts?
Yeah, okay. We're going to stop the camera for a minute because we want to take some safety precautions. Okay, we have a new plan. We'll see if it works. We're going to heat the middle of this 39-inch piece of PVC to try to soften it and start the bend. And then we've got an empty can that's about 7 inches diameter. We both have safety glasses on just in case there's some unanticipated damage from this heat gun, which gets very, very hot. How much did you say it gets?
Currently, it's set on 630 degrees Fahrenheit.
630 degrees Fahrenheit currently. (630 degrees Fahrenheit). Do you feel that it's getting soft? Bendable?
The PVC where my hand is almost getting hot. So.
Okay, where his left hand is, the PVC is almost getting hot.
I can feel the heat all over.
Now we're doing this in lieu of trying to build a fire, which is the way the developing country, I think it was Africa, the way their citizens were doing this. We just don't want to build a fire here in this urban rural area, even though it's middle of winter, because of all the possibility of fire, uncontrolled fire resulting.
Alright, I think I'm ready to try and bend this.
Okay, he's ready to try and bend it. Does that mean I should get up and hold it, or?
Yeah, hold the paint can.
Okay, I'm gonna hold the empty paint can.
Okay, just. Oh. No, definitely needs more.
Okay.
Okay.
No, not hot enough yet to bend. If this plan doesn't work, I'm not sure what is the next baby step in this creative construction project for a double yoke, but we'll try to keep letting you know. It looks good.
Yeah. I didn't want to finish it.
Okay, I'm back. I had to go answer a telephone call, an important one, so.
Okay.
Okay, next.
So the 1,000-degree heat worked wonders.
Okay, the 1,000-degree heat was the most effective temperature. Okay,
So I'm just going to warm it up again, and then we'll try and bend it the whole way.
okay, now we're going to warm it up again and try to bend it the whole way. Should I hold one end or the other, Aaron?
You could get the paint can ready.
Okay. Now we're going to take that paint can, which is the right diameter, and put it under and try to bend it around the paint can. But it has to bend beyond the workbench here where we're at. So I have to carefully hold the paint can in such a position that the PVC can bend down over the paint can and beyond the workbench.
Let's try. Oh.
There we go, it's bending.
Looks like I need to hit it more around here because it wasn't bending very well, and around here.
Okay, so we need to get it hot again on either side of the bend. And then try again, because we want a smooth bend like a yoke bow should be. Now I'm taping this real time, but if I do cut out any portion of this construction project, I'll let you know how much I cut out just for efficiency.
Quick, it's bending.
Okay. Can again?
Yeah.
Oh, it bends really easy when it's hot enough.
But it's not staying. Here, can you hold this?
Uh-huh. I think I should have gloves on, but it's all right. If I stay far enough away, my hand doesn't get too hot from the fallout of the heat gun. Oh, there it's going now, right? Okay, it's bending okay. On the far side of the can. Now, are we going to turn it around, do the same thing?
Well, it needs to stay in place and set like that.
We need to keep it in place until it cools off a little bit and then doesn't bend anymore. See, we're trying to get that U shape
to stay like that.
Doesn't want to stay in a U.
See, like,
Yeah, it's bending in one place, but not. Okay, well, how about closer to your left hand? Heat it
the
up.
problem might be is that
The sand?
there's not enough sand in here.
Ah,
I think if I can get this cap off, I can still fit more sand in.
okay, we want to put more sand in. That's why we didn't glue the caps down. And he's tamping down the sand. Is it going down?
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
As long as this can't bend as much, then it's successful. So, try to make sure I tamp the sand down as much as possible to try and get it into this area.
He's trying to tamp the sand down so it gets into the bended area. How about pounding the bottom on the ground?
That was a great breakthrough right there.
And that was a great breakthrough right there, okay?
Yeah, it just went from here to here.
Okay. Quite a bit of sand moved this time. Do you think it was the tapping on the ground?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, definitely the tapping on the ground that helped.
Whew.
Now, do we want to go get more sand?
I have a bunch more right there with
Okay.
the funnel. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some more in right now.
Okay, so we're going to put some more sand in. We brought enough here into the garage. Using a funnel. And a small shovel-like device, gardening tool.
So need the screwdriver still to tamp it.
Okay, we want to tamp it down as we add the sand, so he's getting this very long screwdriver, long stout screwdriver, to tamp it down as he pats it on the ground as he adds more sand. The hard part is getting that U shape. And I'm beginning to think that it may not have to be exactly a U like a bow. That maybe, Aaron, let's talk about this while you're doing that tamping and so forth. How about a sweep? Cut the pipe and use a sweep, if you know what I mean. A conduit sweep?
No, I don't.
Oh, it's like a curved piece of conduit, similar to a PVC connector. You can get them at certain angles. So maybe for the next bow, we'll try that.
Okay. I think this is looking like it's working now.
We'll see if this works. I mean, it may be taking this long because it's our first time. We may have a better technique
Well,
next time.
If we have all the resources here and I packed it with sand correctly the first time, then it'll be a jiffy.
Okay, we think it's going to go much faster if we bring everything here with plenty of sand and clearly fill it like we are now.
All right. I think we're good to go. Is the cap open? Yeah.
Yeah, the cap is right here.
All right. So this is the wrong can. This is the explosive one. This is the.
Oh, okay. You have to be careful what is in the can that you're using. We're a little bit worried about when, if it gets too hot, it will explode.
Okay.
1,000 degrees again? Aaron?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
To be continued in part 2, where we successfully complete the U-bow and plan the construction materials needed for the remainder of the double yoke. Our cast of characters: Sadie and Eve, Sammy, Rusty, and Susie. Heifer calf Sela. For more information, www.cowgirlchannel.com.